He left everything for freedom, but the truth shattered him. Today, we dive into the story of Luke, a dreamer who left his home in a small village nestled among lush green mountains, chasing adventure and freedom. But in the end, he found his way back through unconditional love and forgiveness. This is a tale that reminds us it's never too late to return to what truly matters. Picture a quiet village, with wooden houses scattered across gentle hills and golden fields, where the sound of wind through the trees mingles with birdsong. This is where Luke spent his early years, surrounded by a loving family, a wise and patient father, a warm-hearted mother, and energetic siblings. But at 20 years old, Luke felt trapped. He dreamed of the world beyond the horizon, of cities alive with lights and promises of a different life. One day, restless in heart, he made a bold decision. He sat down with his father on a quiet afternoon and asked for his share of the inheritance. His father, tears glistening in his eyes, handed it over with only these words, "Come back when you can, son." Luke felt the weight of that moment, but his determination was stronger. He packed a simple bag, hugged his tearful mother and siblings, and walked out the front door, leaving the village behind as he followed a winding dirt road into the mountains. Luke didn't look back, but his chest tightened with a mix of excitement and uncertainty about the future. After days of travel, he arrived in a vibrant city, a place of gleaming skyscrapers, neon lights, and streets pulsing with life. At first, it was magical. He made friends quickly, danced at parties until dawn, and spent his inheritance on lavish dinners and new clothes, living what he believed was true freedom. The visuals show Luke laughing in crowds, toasting with strangers, his eyes bright with wonder. But like an upbeat song slowing to a halt, the joy began to fade. His money ran out faster than he'd imagined, and the friends who filled his nights vanished when he had nothing left to give. The electronic party music fades into somber tones, and laughter dissolves into silence. He realized his search for happiness had left him empty, lost in a world that didn't care. Life in the city became a struggle. With no money, Luke knocked on doors for work but faced rejection again and again. He slept on park benches, wrapped in a tattered blanket, rain soaking through as the cold bit his skin. Flashbacks invade his mind, happy moments in the village, laughing with his siblings, working the fields with his father, his mother's warm embrace. Then, one evening in a deserted park, something shifted. Luke looked up at the cloudy sky, let his tears fall, and heard his father's words like a whisper, "True love never gives up on you." He remembered family nights, stories shared around the table, the forgiveness always waiting at home. The flashbacks glow vividly, a shared meal, his father telling a parable, his siblings running through the fields. For the first time, he saw that his pursuit of freedom had enslaved him, and a deep longing to return stirred in his heart. The music softens, a gentle piano with birdsong and a distant stream, symbolizing the peace he began to feel. With a heavy but determined heart, Luke made his choice. He gathered his few belongings, his worn-out backpack, a frayed blanket, and began the long journey home. He walked dusty roads, hitchhiked with kind strangers, and watched the urban landscape fade into the familiar green of the countryside. The visuals show him walking, exhaustion etched on his face, but hope flickering in his eyes. As the village finally came into view, something unexpected happened. A figure came running toward him, his father, arms wide, face lit with a smile of relief and joy. Behind him, his mother and siblings called his name, tears streaming as they embraced him. His father's tight hug, his mother kissing his forehead, his siblings jumping around him as if he'd never left. "I never gave up on you, son," his father said, voice trembling. That night, they threw a celebration, warm lights strung in the trees, tables overflowing with food, music and dancing filling the air. The story ends with Luke at peace, smiling beside his family, a golden sunset behind them symbolizing a new beginning. The narration reflects. Luke's journey shows us that no matter how far we wander, there's always a way home. Forgiveness and unconditional love have the power to transform lives. Just like Luke's father, God waits with open arms, ready to welcome us back, no matter what. Have you found your way home? If this story touched your heart, share it with someone who needs hope. Subscribe for more inspiring tales of redemption.